Hi guys, my name is Georgia Stock and I'm part of Oak Mountain Media, and today I'm here with someone that I'm very glad that I've gotten to know over the past couple of weeks, and that is Miss Abby Browning. So hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good for the most part. So I wanted to come in and ask you just a couple questions about, I know that you're in show choir and I know that you're going to college as well, and I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about that.
Okay.
So my first question is, I know that you are part of show choir and I bet that you love it. It sounds absolutely amazing. So I wanted to ask you, what is it like balancing out show choir, school, and dual enrollment as well?
Honestly, it's a juggling act for sure. It can be hard at times, but if you really find time to just slow down at the end of the week and really reevaluate what went positive and what went negative, it can really help you throughout the whole school year.
Yeah, I really like that. So also, I know that you are a senior this year, and it's a bittersweet thing. And I know that we were talking about this before we were on the interview. We were talking about how you wanted to go back to your hometown. Can you explain to me why you want to go back to your hometown for college, and what do you want to do in your college, or what are you going to major in?
Okay, so a little backstory. Before I moved here in 8th grade, I lived in this little town named Cleveland, Tennessee. And everybody knew everything. Everybody knew everybody kind of thing. And so the college that I want to go to is back in my hometown, Cleveland, Tennessee. It's called Lee University. It's where my parents went. It's where my sister is now. A lot of my parents know everybody there. I just feel like I'm going back home when I go to Lee University. I'm going to be majoring in accounting and hopefully going to be a certified public accountant.
That's awesome. I love that. That's
Thanks.
awesome. So as you're winding down your high school years and your high school memories, I know that, like I said before, it's bittersweet. What were some of the major setbacks, but also the biggest life lessons that you've learned from high school that you're going to carry on into college?
Definitely major setbacks was, easy answer, COVID. That changed so much for me. Really learned how to be flexible during that time with everybody getting quarantined and online learning, all that stuff. But what helped me is just having a positive mindset. I know that's so cheesy, but always looking towards the positive and what happened good that day, or what can I improve on and all that stuff. Just having that great mindset of how can I improve myself for the future.
And like you said, especially with having a positive mindset, that helps you grow as a better person as well. So I really like that.
Thanks.
So as you're a senior, like I've said many times before, what are some of the things that you want to tell the underclassmen that are so important to carry on to finish your high school career?
Definitely just being nice to people. I know that's kind of an easy answer, but it'll make your life so much easier, you know? Even when you don't feel like it, you can change that person's world. You don't have to change the whole world, but you can change one person's world that day, you know?
Yeah, I like that. I really do.
Thanks.
And finally, for my final question that I have, this is short and sweet. I just wanted to get to know a little bit more about you. I wanted to ask you, this is kind of like a more deep question that I had for you. What is your life like at home?
It's hard. It's definitely changed since I moved here.
Yeah.
It was very laid back in Cleveland, Tennessee, because it was just kind of an easy life, you know. But being in a big city like Birmingham, it's just a lot has changed. But I would say that I have a healthy home life. You know? I've got 2 great parents who love me, and an older and a younger sister. Other than being a middle child, we're good.
Yeah. So, moving from Cleveland, correct?
Yeah.
Moving from Cleveland, what was one of the biggest difference that you saw besides moving to a big city? What was the big difference that you saw? A compare and contrast between them two?
I definitely thought that Tennessee was southern. But when I moved to Birmingham, it was southern welcome.
Another level.
Yeah, it's a whole another level. And everybody took us in we were not a stranger. It was awesome. I loved every second of it.
Well, all right. Those are all the questions that I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming in and letting me ask you questions.
Thank you so much for having me.
As for Oak Mountain Media, my name is Georgia Stock. If you would like to continue following us with our stories, podcasts, and more, follow our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Oak MTN Media, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, if you would like to look at our website, it is oakmtnmedia.com. Thank you so much.